The topic of more content coming to Black Ops 3 post-DLC season. This idea of a DLC 5 is something that's been somewhat of a joke in the zombies community ever since Black Ops 1 and 2 and now 3. And you guys know that when I've been covering information and little hints towards new content in Black Ops 3 over the last month and a bit, I've done my best to stay neutral on the position, looking at both sides of the argument. After today, it's becoming harder and harder to do that. The arguments for why it's not going to happen are becoming more scarce. And here's why. Yesterday, we got answers to 3 big questions about new content in Black Ops 3. We have confirmation of what kinds of dialogue voice actors are recording for new content. We have confirmation that this dialogue will be included in new content. And we have confirmation of who they are recording dialogue for. Before we answer those questions in the meat of today's show, if you guys do enjoy today's video, I'd appreciate the heck out of you if you can smash that thumbs up button down below. And hey, remember to subscribe to this channel for all the latest COD Zombies news every single day. As you guys are probably aware, the voice actor that does the Portuguese Brazilian dub of Richtofen for Black Ops 3 Zombies recently posted on his Instagram confirming that he is recording new quotes as Richtofen for BO3Z. We got some information about what kinds of quotes he was performing, mainly centered around the concepts of gravity, a theater, and space monkeys, but nothing more concrete than that. Well, that all changes today. My buddy VesK, who's an awesome Mexican zombies YouTuber, saw all the hype and information being provided by this Portuguese Brazilian voice actor for Richtofen, and he thought, hey, if the Portuguese Brazilian voice actors are recording new lines of dialogue, I wonder if the Spanish voice acting team for BO3 Zombies are doing the same. So he went ahead and contacted the Spanish voice actor that does Richtofen's dubs for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and he actually replied. VesK basically asked him, hey, I know a bunch of other foreign voice actors are doing new lines of dialogue for the Black Ops 3 Zombies mode specifically. Do you know if these lines of dialogue will also be available in the Spanish dub? And his next 2 replies are basically gold for anybody that's interested in the topic of new content coming to Black Ops 3. He said, yes, of course. I've kept recording. My last session was in January, I believe, so it should already be available, or at least very soon. So already he participated in a recording session as Richtofen for the Spanish dub all the way back in January. Whatever lines he was performing in that session obviously have still not been released. After VesK replied saying, hey, thanks very much, appreciate your work, the voice actor said, in fact, here is some stuff that I'm doing right now. And what he sent VesK, guys, is actual footage of him inside the recording studio performing lines from Moon. He was performing lines from the Moon radios yesterday in a recording studio 100%. That footage, which VesK posted, was available online yesterday. If you follow me on Twitter, which if you don't, why not? The link is down in the description. That's where I break all the latest zombies news. You would have already seen this video. VesK was actually able to find the lines of dialogue from the original Moon and then cuts to the voice actor re-performing those lines of dialogue recorded yesterday. Unfortunately, and we'll get into more detail about this later, he was forced to take that video down. Sorry for you guys that aren't Twitter followers that haven't seen this, but I can guarantee 100% what I'm saying is 100% legitimate. It exists, the conversations are real, the videos are real, and I'm sure people that are following me on Twitter can vouch for me in the comments that everything I'm talking about is 100% legit. So with this revelation yesterday evening, we thought, oh my gosh, here is the Spanish voice actor for Richtofen performing lines of dialogue from Moon. It can't get any better than this. And then it did. That voice actor obviously impacted in some way by having some kind of fan approach him about his role as Richtofen. It's on his mind, he just was performing lines of dialogue for it, made a post on his Facebook account. The rough automatic English translation reads, friends, gamers, lovers of all things Call of Duty Black Ops, and in particular of Dr. Edward Richtofen. I just recorded dialogues to Spanish for more downloadable extra material. And I've actually asked VesK to give me a more accurate English translation of this as a native Spanish speaker, and he said that this line translates better to, it's destined to be more downloadable content. He continues, for me, it's been a real honor to continue playing such an iconic character from several years ago. I hope you like it. And he had a picture of Edward Richtofen's face just below the post. So there you have it. With video of him recording dialogues for Moon, we know kind of what they've been doing. They're re-recording dialogue of old maps from Black Ops 1 for whatever reason. Now with this post, we've confirmed that the contents of those recordings are destined to be more downloadable content. And while both of those things are really exciting, there's always that bit of doubt in the back of your mind that maybe someone in the Spanish zombies community or something asked him to perform some lines of dialogue for their Moon custom map or something like that. That the contents of what he's talking about here is pretty much just a fan project and is unrelated to Treyarch. But then we got confirmation that it wasn't. This post on Facebook was taken down earlier this morning. The video on VesK channel with footage of him actually recording Moon dialogue in the recording studio was also asked to be taken down. And while I can't get into specific information with you guys about this, I can confirm it was asked to be taken down by a company that handles the translation and dubs for Activision. This pretty much confirms that this is dialogue as Richtofen being recorded for Treyarch that is destined to be more downloadable content in the future. I'm not sure how anything can top this as a unofficial confirmation, quote unquote, of more content coming to Black Ops 3. I think this is probably the best it's going to get of any kind of DLC 5 leak, short of an official announcement from Treyarch. I know a lot of other big YouTubers are doubling down on their position on DLC 5. Noah J is saying he will give $100 to everybody that retweets this tweet. He's gonna lose a lot of money if it doesn't come out. Glitching Queen even saying that she'll shave her head on stream if DLC 5 doesn't come out in 2017. And I want to stay neutral, I want to not get my hopes up again, but man, it's just becoming harder and harder day to day to find excuses of why it's not going to happen. Maybe you guys feel the same way too. Definitely let me know down in the comments. That wraps up this video. I do want to thank you so much for watching. Remember to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more great zombies content to come. I know we actually got the reveal of COD 2017 as confirmed being Call of Duty World War II. That reveal is happening later next week. Very excited to get more information on that. I'm not sure that we'll be getting any hints towards zombies in that reveal. They usually just do like a campaign reveal, but this time they're actually just not revealing a trailer and being done with it. They're holding a reveal live stream that's going to be around an hour and a half in length. So if there's going to be information about a zombies mode in COD 2017, that's probably a likely place for it to happen. Anyways guys, I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you with another zombies news video tomorrow.